What is up, guys? Red Ranger 02 here, and I am here with another review. This time I will be reviewing the Giga Zord Deluxe action figure from Power Ranger Samurai. Now I call this a Deluxe action figure because it's not all the Megazords combined like you can do. Because don't have the Beetle Zord, don't have the Swordfish Zord, hate the Claw Zord, don't have the Octa Zord, and don't have the Tiger Zord, and I also don't have the Bull Zord. One Zord I really like out of that line was the Samurai Megazord. I would have gotten the auxiliary Zords for that cool bird combo. I just didn't have... I could never find the Tiger Zord. I could always find the other two, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get them unless I can get all three of them at the same exact time. And that's the way that they should have released it, in my opinion. There are some times where they should release, like, auxiliary Zords that make something. Like how the Beetle, Swordfish, and Tiger all created their own thing. They should have sold that all together because of that. But anyway, let's get down to the review. In this mode, it's kind of a weird drill tank thing. And I like it. It is a little bit brighter because if I recorded anywhere else, it would not show me on my selfie cam, which I use to kind of make sure that I'm getting this review looking good. And if you're wondering, table here, and I'm sitting on a beanbag. So, and I don't know what it is, but now, until I can get a new computer and start recording with my camera again, I cannot record in the kitchen any longer, which was the perfect space for my Megazord reviews. But this will do. So, in this mode, it is like a weird tank thing. I remember, not 100%, but I think that these could shoot like lasers in the show, so I would think that this is some tank thing. And wheels on the bottom, so it rolls. I mean, well, like... Now, one thing I do like to do, but it's not an official thing, and the instructions, and this is not an official thing, this form is not an official form in the show. I know that for a fact. But one thing I like to do, and it's not an official in the instructions, is I like to take these and put them on the armholes, but with the screw holes facing down. Like the arm pegs, but with the screw holes facing down. And so then these become kind of like, it becomes like a drill tank. However, you got a lot of like other plastics touching the ground, so it more or less kind of scrapes. That's the only downside to that. So let's get this thing into Megazord formation, shall we? And I'm just going to take off the arms and set them off to the side. And then you take off this piece, and I'm going to set that off to the side as well. Now we're left with this piece. What you're going to want to do is come here, you take off the legs, and I'm going to set this piece off to the side once again. Now you're going to want to take the legs, split them apart, and have them so that these gold parts are facing the outside. Then, take this section, and you have the whole peg. You just plug them in like so. Then, take the arm that does not have the screw holes on it and plug it in so the screw holes are facing the back. Do the same thing with the other side. There you go. Now for this section, what you're going to want to do, and oh, I didn't realize, but you're supposed to actually have it like when it's in that tank mode. You're supposed to have it like this, but I already had it transformed from whenever I guess I tried doing this review before. But when you equip it to the Megazord, it's like that, and then you have these two little pegs that are right here. They'll go into two little holes in the back of the Megazord's neck. They'll clip into place, and here you have the Deluxe Gigazord action figure. That's what I call it anyway. That's not the official name of the box, but that's what I call it. Now it does come with a sword, and I have it displayed in the Samurai Megazord's hand, because if you guys watch the Samurai Megazord review, the handle on my Samurai Megazord was all kinds of messed up from my old dog. So I now have it I'm now using my Samurai Megazord for it. Sorry about my grandma. She went out to get something to drink, I think. But anyway, articulation-wise, this thing can move up like that, but then you got these things on the chest that are kind of blocking it, and you can move that far back with the arms. But again, things blocking it. Showed on this side. See, little chest pieces here are blocking it, and if you try rotating it back, then these things are blocking it. One gimmick that you can do is if you spin this, the Gatling gun spins, which is kind of cool, I guess. And that's basically about it. It's a very good Megazord, very detailed, all the way down to these sections here. I do like this guy, and if you can find him for a good price, I would pick him up. I got this for Christmas a while back, and the only thing I would say to watch out for on this figure is swapping him with any other Zord builder ports. So I ended up taking these arms and putting them on a different Megazord. This arm did fine. Something about the arm with the swordfish on it, it ended up, the port on the inside jutted in and started splitting the arm, like, along the seam. So I unscrewed it and I was able to fix it, but I wouldn't risk swapping his arms with anyone else, but if you want to put anyone else's arms on him, that's fine. But I wouldn't risk it just for that sole fact, but it is an easy fix. If you end up having that problem, it's a pretty simple and easy fix. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, and if this is your first video of mine watching, why not subscribe? And I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Power down!